Welcome back, guys, to another Blu-ray slash movie review. Today we're doing on Captain America: Civil War. And we were lucky enough to see the old video. The old video was actually on Captain America: Civil War. I already did a review on this, but maybe some of my last videos, for Age of Ultron, for Ant-Man, for Doctor Strange, I got a new one. There was nothing wrong with this one. It works perfectly fine. I'm gonna sell this because it's actually in really good condition. Like I said, I just want the slipcovers, and I want all my movies to be in slipcovers now. So I'm just replacing like all my slipcover, like all my movies without slipcovers with slipcovers now. So yeah. Anyway, and also while we're here, let's compare the covers. So of course here we have the normal Blu-ray one. I mean, it was a cool cover because you got Team Cap here, Team Iron Man. They're both missing Spider-Man and Ant-Man. I really like the shield. One side blue, one side red. I thought it was cool. We also got a quote here. It's a cool poster. You got the cast and all that, but it gets outshined really hard by this. This one just looks so much better. This looks honestly a masterpiece. I mean, it's not a masterpiece, but it's just so awesome. I love it. And we actually do have Ant-Man this time. Because if I'm 100% sure, he is not tiny here at all. If he is, then, well, screw me, I guess. But anyway, see, this cover just blows it out of the way. Like I said, this one's still cool, but this one's like a 9. This one's like a 6.5, like a 6, something like that. But yeah, anyway, so we got that part done. Let's take that out of the way, and here we have. Let's take a look, a better look at this cover. So of course you have Cap here. We got Captain America himself in Civil War suit. We got Winter Soldier. We got Hawkeye. We got Scarlet Witch. Well, she wasn't a Scarlet Witch then, but she is now. We got Falcon, and we also have Ant-Man. So that's Team Cap, and Team Iron Man. We have Iron Man. And I'm also super glad that he actually he has a helmet on, because for most of the posters that Iron Man's in, he rarely ever has the helmet on. I get why you want to show the actor's face, but it was nice to have it with his helmet on this time. We got Black Widow here, and this is in her Civil War suit, and I like to say her Civil War suit is probably not my favorite Black Widow suit, but I think it's her best spy suit. I think it looks awesome, and I think her hair here is probably my favorite type. I think that's her best hairstyle in my opinion. But anyway, here we have Black Panther looking awesome. We have Vision, we have War Machine. So yeah, of course Spider-Man wasn't in here. Like they didn't really want to market him in the posters, which makes sense. But I kind of wish they did include him because this came out like a couple months after the movie. But anyway, of course you have the logo here, that quote here, superhero movie perfection. You get the cast here, and also love the way that they display here blue and then the other half is red. I think that's awesome. Now on the side here, we got Cap there, and then for the other side, we got Iron Man. That looks awesome. Alright. And then back here. Now the back is very similar to this one. This was also happened to the Age of Ultron one, Ant-Man one, and the Doctor Strange one. And of course just here, just spread out some more bonus features and all that stuff. So yeah, here we have bonus features. We got summer right here, and we got some rating. We also let's go see how you redeem the code. And here we have these are the exact same scenes from the last one. And this scene here is like probably I think it was like the first time the MCU like took a shot from the comic, where they just perfectly adapted it like shot by shot. And the recently we just saw this in Thor: Love and Thunder with, of course, with Thor, in that shot with I forgot the god's name, like the large god that got killed by Gore. That's directly from the comics. Only that Korg's in it this time. But yeah, of course you have some scenes in the movie, and also we got War Machine and Falcon here. And this has always bothered me. Why does War Machine? Why is his arc reactor and repulsors in his eyes? Why are they blue? It makes no sense. Here you have it, because this is a scene from a movie. That's how he's supposed to look. Why is it blue? That's always gonna bother me, even though it's just a minor issue, but like it really like bothers me for some reason. Okay, anyway, the cover looks amazing, miles better than the old one I had. But yeah, now let's take a look at the inside. Before I show you the inside, here's the movie without the cover, and they actually have the helmets off here. That's pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the inside. We got the 3D Blu-ray, and I don't have a 3D player, so there's no point for me using that. Of course, I'm just gonna use the Blu-ray. But look at this, dude. This is sick. The iconic scene there, and also the digital code is right there. That's super cool. I honestly love this. Like, I think this looks awesome. But yeah, so that's the inside, and yeah, I think that it's, I mean, you got, of course, 2 discs, but man, that's really cool. But yeah, anyway, that is it for this, and now let's go on to the movie review. Civil War is a top tier MCU movie. It's awesome. It's top tier. I think we all know this. The Russo brothers do an amazing job. Like their 4 movies are all top tier MCU. Hopefully they can direct Secret Wars. That would be cool. But yeah, this movie, like I said, it does so much stuff right. My my issue with it isn't really an issue about the movie. It's more of an issue about, like, Civil War in the comics is so much more bigger, and you have way more heroes. Of course, this was during the start of Phase 3. Like, these were about all the heroes that went MCU. Of course, you didn't have Hulk or Thor in this movie, but then like those were like the only heroes that were missing. Oh yeah, of course the Guardians, but just Avengers, Thor and Hulk were missing. And I actually kind of wanted them to be in this movie. Of course, it wouldn't make sense, but I just maybe in like an alternate universe we would have saw them. That isn't an issue though. But like I said, in the comics, the Civil War is much bigger. And I know the MCU changed themselves from the comics to fit their movies. It makes perfect sense. And yeah, of course, this fits the MCU. But now since the MCU has gotten so much more bigger, I would like to see a Civil War 2. And Civil War 2 from the comics, I think, was Captain Marvel versus Iron Man. Maybe this time do it Captain America versus Captain Marvel. Sam Wilson. Or I don't know, Avengers versus Eternals. Or I don't know, something like that. I would like to see a more comic accurate Civil War in the future, though. But anyway, like this adaptation perfect for the MCU at the time. But I would love to see a more comic accurate Civil War in the future. But that's not really a problem with the movie. It's just something that I would like. Now, talking about the movie itself, like I said, everyone does an amazing performance. Captain America's amazing. Iron Man's amazing. And even though this movie has so many characters, it's the perfect ending to the Captain America trilogy. Like this movie does a lot of stuff right. Like, it's the end of the Captain America trilogy. It's a sequel to Winter Soldier, but at the same time being like an Avengers 2.5 movie. So yeah, this movie does like a bunch right. The action is incredible. This probably has one of the most rewatchable action scenes of all time. Like, when you want to see an enjoyable, fun, creative action scene, watch the airport fight scene. If you want to see like a sad, emotional, brutal fight scene, watch the final battle scene. Like this, I really love this movie. It's like the runtime is a little bit longer than most Marvel movies, but it does not mind me at all. The main theme, of course, is awesome. Like, I don't have any issues with this movie, to be honest with you. Zemo might not be the most interesting villain, but he broke the Avengers apart, and because of that, like I feel like most people forget about this. Like, this movie was the reason why they lost Infinity War. They weren't assembled. Like, Zemo did all that. He disassembled our heroes. But yeah, if I do have to say minor issues, that I love the Russo brothers, but for the Captain America movies, not for Endgame or Infinity War, but for the 2 Captain America movies, the gray filter, I don't like the gray filter. Like, because this was the start of Phase 3. Phase 3 did get a lot better with the filter. Not that many movies are like gray filter, but this one was. It doesn't bother me that much, but it's not amazing either. This is probably another reason why I love Phase 4 so much, because every movie has a unique style. And there's not really a single one that has a great filter. Okay, maybe Falcon and Winter Soldier, but that's still some great shots in it. So there's this one, but like I said, this movie is like, I don't really have anything to say about this movie, anything bad. I love it. That's about it. Okay, now on to, yeah, I'll give this movie a 10 out of 10. It's a perfect movie This is a perfect comic book movie to me. And not every movie is perfect. This is just perfect for me though. Like realistically, it might be like a 9 out of 10, but for me, it's a 10 out of 10 because I just love it. So yeah, so this movie is definitely worth you watching on Disney Plus. You know, if you don't like buying Blu-rays or collecting them, but you do like collecting Blu-rays, this is a like get the 3D version. It's amazing. Anyway, guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye bye.